All right, Shalom. It's the brother Thaba from the GMS Indianapolis camp coming at you with another lesson. All right, as always, we want to start off by giving all praises, all glory, all honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who do rule as well. And peace and salutations to you, hopeful like brothers out there pushing his word and 100% truth and sincerity to wake up the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. All right, today's lesson. Hey, it's the main topic right now. So, hey, this is what it is. All right, there's this article that one of the brothers has shared in a group. All right, from Russia Today. And the headlines by saying Trump in conflict with Iran. All right, so I'm gonna go into this article a little bit, and then I'm gonna get a few scriptures. All right, so Lord willing to be edifying to the body. All right, so it says Trump in conflict with Iran. It says earlier in the day, the president boasted that U.S. jets have unchallenged primacy in Iranian airspace. It says U.S. President Donald Trump is considering involving the U.S. directly on the ongoing Israel-Iran conflict, Axios has reported, citing 3 anonymous officials familiar with the situation. It says the U.S. president left the G7 summit early on Monday and is scheduled to meet with his national security team on Tuesday. Trump has lauded the Israeli bombing campaign against Iran's nuclear facilities, but has so far held off on taking part in offensive operations. It says Trump was seriously considering joining the war and launching a U.S. strike against Iran's nuclear facilities, especially its underground uranium enrichment facility in Fordow. Axios wrote, West Jerusalem believes that the U.S. will enter the war in the coming days, the outlet said, citing Israeli officials. All right, I'm going to read a little bit more. It says, while a potential intervention will be discussed at Tuesday's meeting, there are differences of opinion amongst Trump's close advisors, CBS News wrote, citing 5 sources similar with the matter. U.S. forces deployed in the region have bunker buster bombs Israeli lacks that could destroy Iran's uranium enrichment plant at Fordow, Axios wrote on Sunday. It said, but that's pretty much the point of the article. But here in this one this paragraph right here, it stated that West Jerusalem believes that the U.S. will enter the war in the coming days. All right, and it spoke about how Trump saying that they have complete control over the airspace over there. All right, so we're inching closer and closer to things. Well, it's really done popped off. But at this point, we just waiting on the big dogs to really get involved, man. All right. But guess what? These things that you're seeing, all right, the prophets of GMS, all right, the men of GMS, the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah. Guess what? We've been speaking about these things for years, man. All right, and it's finally happening. All right. So I'm gonna start in the book of Jeremiah 28 and verse 8. It says and then I believe I want to read it in NLT after this. It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and evil and of pestilence. All right, and these things are going on, heavily right now in the world. All right, war, evil, and pestilence. All right, so I'm gonna see what this says in NLT real quick. Yep, it says this Jeremiah 28 and 8 in the NLT. It says the ancient prophets who preceded you and preceded you and me spoke against many nations, always warning of war, disaster, and disease. All right. So these things that you're seeing now, guess what? The prophets have been speaking about this, man, for years. All right. I always speak about the prophet Noah. In his days, all right, he was prophesying about the rain. All right, but in today's time, all right, we're prophesying about the MOTB. All right, prophesying about World War III. All right, all types of disaster and disease. All right, so we're doing the same thing that the prophets before us was doing. All right, and it's gotten to a point where you're starting to see these things come to fruition, man. Or you're starting to see these prophecies come to place, man. All right, and the big topic right now being war. All right. For the past couple years, there's been like rumors of wars. All right, little things going on here and there. But now, hey, you actually got Iran and Israel really projecting missiles at one another, man. All right, and this is what we've been speaking about for years. All right, Iran, all right, and Israel getting involved is pretty much gonna lead these other big nations to get involved, man. All right, so actually, now that I said that, it's Jeremiah 49 or 50, least of the flock. I know it's towards the end of this. It might be in chapter 50. Salakia. Yeah. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 50 and verse 45. It say, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord that he have taken against you, Babylon. All right, going into, Babylon, aka America, and his purposes that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. All right, and in that article, when it has spoke about how, West Jerusalem believes that the U.S. will enter into the war in the coming days. All right, this precept came to mind. All right, because these things are happening right now. All right, these smaller nations. All right, this smaller nation who Babylon is you got Iran, allied with Russia and China and things of that nature, and then you got Israel. All right, aligned with America. All right, these smaller nations are gonna draw out the big dogs. All right, but the main one being in the scripture being Israel drawing out Babylon. All right, so you got these things popping off right now. All right, because Israel believes that a Babylon, aka America, is gonna come to their aid, and pretty much that's what's gonna happen. Slack according to the scriptures, man. All right, so these things that you see going on, all right, Lord willing, is gonna lead to an all out war, man. All right, and that's the topic at hand everywhere you turn. All right, you got people speaking about World War III. All right, because we right there on the brink of things actually popping off, man. All right, but guess what? This thing that we're speaking about, World War III, is not gonna end good for Babylon, aka America, man. All right, there's multiple scriptures going into how this place, all right, is gonna be destroyed, man. All right, hey, this pompous nation, man. All right, this nation that's so proud. All right, soon come. Hey, America, the Lord is gonna wipe this proud look off of your face, man. All right, America think they too good. All right, they think that these other nations that they have allied with them is gonna come to their back, and it's gonna be all. Actually, see, now that I just said that, it just made me think of Obadiah. All right, because it's gonna get to a point where America ain't gonna have no allies no more, man. All right. Where's that scripture? All the men of thy confederacy. I believe it's in Obadiah. Yeah. So verse 7. Already. But I was going into how this place eventually is not gonna have no allies, man. All right, all these people that they think allied against them, they soon come. Hey, everybody is gonna turn their back on this place, man. All right, and this place is gonna be done away with. All right, so I'm gonna get the scripture real quick since it came to my mind. It's the book of Obadiah, verse 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. All right, so this is a future prophecy of what's gonna happen to a Babylon, aka America, man. All right, these smaller nations that you currently allied with, and NATO and things like that, man. Hey, guess what? Soon come, some of these nations are gonna turn their back on America, man. All right, and this is according to the scriptures, man. All right, it said the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. All right, because ultimately a Babylon, aka America, is going to be destroyed. All right. And then, one of the elders had posted a video about how America, they have like way more, military fighter jets and things like that than these other nations. But guess what? Hey, that don't matter, man. All right, because this place is gonna get taken down. All right, the scriptures speak about how this place is gonna be stubble, man. I'm gonna get that real quick. I always go to it. This book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble. And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall leave them neither root nor branch." All right, and this is what's coming to this place, man. It said, "For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven," man. All the proud, all right, you proud ones in Babylon, man. You military folks, man. All right, all you people that do wickedly here, all right, you're gonna be destroyed, man, and made stubble. All right, this place is no longer gonna. When you go outside and you see all these, stores, all right, these skyscrapers and things like that, they're no longer gonna exist no more, man. They're gonna be flatlined and destroyed. It said there shall leave them neither root nor branch. All right, this place Babylon, aka America, is not gonna be recognizable anymore, man. All right, and that's why brothers are getting giddy, all right, and excited about the things that we see going on, man. All right, because we know what's coming. All right, we know what these things are leading onto, man. All right. So, I believe it's a quick lesson. All right, Lord willing, that was edifying to the body. As always, want to end off by giving all praises, all glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakodash. All right, shalom to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to you, hopeful like brothers out there pushing His word in 100% truth and sincerity to wake up the whole full elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.